Hello, everyone, and welcome to Talking Nachos with me, Dr. Nacho. I got the shirt on and everything. A show that is designed to help you increase your success, decrease stress, and reduce the number of times you feel like crying inside a day. Being a dentist is not easy. I am one, and there's so many things that happen that make us want to cry inside. The class 2 ring thingy flies off the tooth. Your amazing team is doing an amazing job fighting over paper towels. So our goal is to help you improve your dentisting core, your mind skills, your word skills, and your hand skills. And we have awesome sponsors, friends of Dental Nachos, that are going to share with us what they do to help you increase success and decrease stress. I'm ready for my first guest when the Nacho team is ready to bring my guest up here. If you're here watching in on Facebook and you have any questions, just pop them in the chat. And we have the awesome Josh Scott from Studio 88, an amazing key resource and sponsor, friend to dentist. Josh, orient our crew here, our crowd. What do you do in your daily help dentisting human day?
Oh man, hey, Paul, what's up? I'm actually confused, man. I thought we were talking nachos. I was bringing all my favorite nacho toppings and recipes.
Like Bubba Gump, just list them like from Forrest Gump. You know, that just is the whole show.
Oh man, I'm kind of into those old school jalapenos in the can. You know,
yeah, I like those. OG stuff. That's
great. That with a little sour cream on top, man. You know, that's a game changer. No, I'm teasing. Look, Studio 88, man, we have a ton of fun. Technically, we're a dental marketing agency, but we call ourselves dentistry story-driven marketing agency. And what that means is we really get to this privilege of working with our clients to figure out what's unique to them, like their story, and then let's build that out in the digital space. And for me, at the end of the day, it's actually better marketing because it's true, it's authentic. And I think that just connects with people better. So that's our little piece of this.
I love the concept. I mean, I always talk about the story being the star. It's not the dentist, it's not the patient, it's not the team, it's the story. So I love this. And you know, I'm 43 years old. I've been a dentist kind of before the internet was a major thing, and now I am. And people talk about word of mouth being the best way for referral, but you can really use the internet and your website to do this. Tell us a success story of one of your clients and how customizing your story, not a generic story, is so important to get the patients that you want to attract in your office.
Yeah, man, so many of them. And I think especially in this post-COVID environment, I think one of the things that COVID did was when it prevented us from seeing each other in person, we then had to go, okay, well, how do we connect in a digital space? And so many of us realized our websites weren't awesome, even putting in virtual consultations, that type of stuff. But recently, man, last week I was at a conference, Ankur Gupta, who you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, Happy Dentist Retreat. And one of our clients was there, Brandon Pryor. His practice is 100 West Dental in the St. Louis area.
Oh, cool.
And so him and I first talked 18 months before COVID hits. He's got a startup. He says to me, Josh, I'm going into a competitive area. I need to be different. If I do the same old thing everybody else does, I'm just it's too competitive. I need to stand out. And what happened was he had some delays, and just the startup process, he opened last year, June 1st.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you want to talk about a startup in a challenging environment.
During a pandemic.
I know. And little did he know that kind of statement or strategy 18 months earlier was going to be an even bigger deal.
Right.
And so he, the first couple of months, he'll tell you they were rough. He is, he's on track this year. This will be his first full calendar year. He's going to do some pretty legit numbers, man. So,
you've had the awesome, your wife is awesome and Mrs. Nacho is awesome. And I know I'm the type of person who gets a recommendation and I just do it, right? But many people get a recommendation like my awesome wife and Google away. So I think that this magical meet someone at a soccer game or at the local pizza place to hear about your dental office and then go check them out online is this perfect combination. Dentists like details, our people. Let's say someone connects with Studio 88, you get through the intro process. What's the process like of creating a story-based website? Do you guys send out a videographer? Do you interview the team? Tell us a little bit about your process.
Yeah, that's a great question, man, because I think some of the pushback we get, or every now and then I get on the phone with somebody and they go, I know you did so-and-so site and it looks amazing. My story is not that cool. And some of that I think is a really interesting perspective, right? Because when we're in our lives on the day-to-day, dude, I know you have times where you're like, we're just getting by.
Right, for sure. Yeah, just surviving the day. That's part of my thing. Succeed, survive is succeeding some days.
Yeah, 100%. But then sometimes like somebody else comes along, or you have those moments where you kind of pull back and you're like, oh no, this is actually cool. Like what we're doing, like it's beautiful. And so we have a process we've designed. I mean, we've got these discovery tools. We've got this fun like brand creator workbook, we call it. This Pinterest mood board thing that you're going to walk through aesthetically. It really gives us, because we've had to like create a predictable process out of this.
Yeah.
Like if somebody truly doesn't have a story and they come to us, then that project fails.
Right.
So we've had to like, as a business, that's like the background, like behind the scenes part is like, what's a predictable process to produce magic?
Love that.
And so we've had to like create that, like, how do we get to the end? And regardless of somebody's perspective on their story, it comes out to be like, this is unique and this connects with people.
I love that. And I mean, dentists need their morale boost too. And I think, your tagline should be Studio 88, dentist, you're cooler than you think, right?
Yes.
We're helping people chew and smile with confidence. I just had someone in recently, they said the best decision I did was doing these dental implants. I would do them again. And then you take that story and you show it with other people who you can help as well. So, I mean, I just think that's the whole point of life and dentistry. And I know we're both big basketball fans, and there can be turnovers and there can be missed shots, but when you can take your story and show it online, it's so great. So Josh, you guys are awesome. If someone was sitting there thinking, I want a JFO, just find out, how can they reach out to you? We have our text code, but how can they reach out to their team, and what can they kind of expect on those intro phone calls?
Yeah, man, reach out to me, Joshua at sae8.com, or hit us up on Instagram. I'm on Instagram as well, Joshua Scott. Just hit me up, but would love to talk to you. Paul, I think like at the end of the day, so this is your platform. Dentistry is tough enough without us making it tougher. And for me, I'm kind of like, look, I think it's a beautiful profession. Like if we go high level, like if we're in it day to day, man, it's tough, it's grinding. High level, it's innovative, it's inspiring, it's humans serving humans in a beautiful way. If we could all tell that story, I think it makes the whole profession like that much better.
I agree with you. And I'll give, I always give talking tips. I was just at a meeting this morning, meeting someone for the first time who was a great older guy. And, people come in and say they don't like us as the dentist. This is what I say. Do you like eating food? They go, yeah. I go, well, that's just what we're trying to help you do. So I think kind of reframing all of this is just awesome. It's a beautiful story. We're helping people. I'm so proud to have you as key resource and sponsor. And I was going to ask everybody what their fun plan is this summer, but you get to come to Alves this summer in person. We're looking forward to seeing you.
I do, man. I'm super pumped about that. But you know what? You're so right, man. Sometimes you're the 76ers and you get knocked out of the playoffs, and Joel Embiid sheds a few tears, but man, you got to pick it back up.
Yes, I know. I have a nephew who's awesome. I said they just weren't good enough. That was a brutal end to the game. I think that the Sixers have to definitely retool. Their process is broken. Brandon Hill's probably down there fuming. You'll meet him. Oh, you met him at in Miami, but you'll see him again, and you can buy him a margarita to consult for the Sixers. Thanks so much, Josh. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.